Hello friends. A few people asking me on Facebook about the water system that we put in, so I thought I'd do a quick video on it, explaining how the system works. Unfortunately I can't show you the pump because it's outside underground, but I don't know if we can see down here or not. It's pretty dark. But down there, that line comes out of the wall. That's from my well, and it goes over and it goes into this T. And this is called a pressure tank T. So here you can see the pressure gauge. And then that gray box is a switch. And there's a drain valve. And there's a blow-off pressure valve right there. That right there. And then there's a shut-off valve. And the line comes up. And it goes over to the sediment filter. And the sediment filter collects sediment. And then from the sediment filter, it goes down to the bottom here into this contraption, which is the ultraviolet sterilization. Now how that works is there's an ultraviolet light inside here, and the water passes through it up through here, and while it's in that chamber it kills all the bacteria. That's the driver for it sitting on the tank. And I also opted to install a bypass system so that I could bypass it at any time to service it. From there, it goes up through this line, and then we have our distribution header. So this is my distribution for cold. Comes over. Service valve is for the hot water tank. So the hot water tank is bottom fed, so it has to go down here into the tank. This device here is a vacuum breaker in case something malfunctions. It allows air into the tank so that the tank itself doesn't go under vacuum and implode. This is the hot water header, so we pull all our hot water off there. Now, this house was not done in a strip. Most houses are done in two lines running whatever direction they need to be. All this was because all the hoses that you see come back to this central location, and that's hoses that go up to the bathroom, wash machine, and outside to the outside tap, sink. Here we have the bathtub. Some of this has got to get reworked, but for the most part, this is a good functioning system, and it's performing quite well, much better than what we started off with. That's a shot of our wood stove and the cats. So just real quickly, I'll let you take over to the filters. Now these filters are a woven filter. It should last quite a while, but it's a glass media filter. These are high quality, high performance filters, and they go in the filter housing. And I also have these ones, which do sediment down to 5 to 10 micron, and they also do, they'll take out taste, chlorine. We don't have chlorine here, but any kind of bad odor or bad taste. This is a spare filter housing. That's what the filter housing looks like. I had originally gotten these to do a system in my house when I lived in the city, but we changed and moved out from Ontario to New Brunswick, and I brought all this stuff, so I have it with me. So that's how we do the water. The water is fed from a pump that's deep well pump. I don't know that much about it because I haven't had it out. But like I said, this system here will provide good, clean, safe drinking water, and it'll make sure the big tank in the back, that's your pressure reservoir, and what that does is it maintains pressure in the plumbing system. So how it works, it's a tank with an air bladder in it, and it's filled with compressed air at about 27 psi, and when the pump runs, it pumps against that bladder and compresses it, and then it maintains pressure. So right now the pump's shut off. The pressure switch has got it shut off, but you can see we're maintaining pressure. So I don't know if that'll focus. So we're maintaining pressure right now in the system, and that's what this blue tank does. It holds enough water to flush the toilet without turning on. So that's a quick rundown on how the system works. I did it all in 3/4 inch copper, and then the rest was PEX. But you can see how the manifold system works, and that gives us some rigidity for all this stuff here, like to have the light mounted in. And I'll show you real quick. There's the UV light. So that's what sterilizing is. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. So that's how that works. Pretty simple. And the you got to run a sediment filter, because that's what keeps the UV light from getting fouled up. So I hope this was helpful to you. So there's a couple of people that asked about it. I'll throw the video up on our Facebook group so they can understand it, what's going on. And this is the system that we put in. So it was $300 for the light, $300 for the pressure tank-ish. I'm just ballparking, that's taxes in. The filter was originally, I bought the 2 housings and all the elements. I think it was around $150 for everything. If you shop around, you can get a better deal. But I mean, that's a big filter. They do come smaller, but I wanted bigger's better. So anyway, that's a water system for a rural water system running off of a drilled well with a submerged pump, and that's all the ancillary equipment that goes with it. So I hope you guys found this a little bit helpful. And if you did, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell for more content as I make it available. Thanks for having a look at our water system, and we hope you have a good day. We're right in the middle of a storm, so this is an awesome time to do this. And yeah, so there we go. Remember, please like, subscribe, ring the bell. Peace, and stay safe during the storm. Thanks.